looking at the start of stream messages and being like, I'm not engaging in this. Here we go. Hi. Hope you all had a good Thursday, a good Friday. I mostly worked. I mostly worked. Thursday back home, we are already fighting. Yeah, because Zeke is a traitor. Zeke committed treason. And I don't think that's okay. I think I should have reparation. And I think I think that reparation should be quick. Why is the music not okay? It was just slow. But yeah. Being Dick's friend yesterday was definitely an experience as well. All of the messages you see here, those had consequences. The consequences was a group chat at midnight, 1 a.m. Something along those lines. That's funny, but it was something. Yeah, but I wanted reparations now. That's the issue. You refused. Also, you're going to be distracted. How do I know I'll get proper reparations? You'll have something else on your mind. I'm just going to be screaming, send me cat pictures, and you're going to be like, yeah, but I'm doing this. I can't send you cat pictures. I'm doing this and this and this. But yeah. You're going to be in a mining indeed. What's happened is that Zik is going to visit someone that has cats, that has 3 cats, and I asked what kind of cats they were. And Zik had the picture of one of the cats. Instead of just being like, I don't know, here's a picture. Zik went, there's multiple kind of cats. There's multiple colors of cats. It's just a regular color for a cat. And I lost my fucking mind because... And then I said, it's like dogs. There's multiple like types of cats. There's multiple coat colors. There's multiple coat length. There's multiple like species. And he went, no. It's not a regular cat. It's a dark brown, look kind of striped, but I don't think was striped. The face looked kind of like a striped cat, but maybe not. Or a black cat. There's no regular cat. A regular cat would be more like a stripe brown grayish cat maybe. And even then I don't call that a regular cat. Mid-length. A cat kind of cat. Yes, no. Like there's orange cats, there's white cats, there's tuxedo cats, there's tortoise shells, black cats, white cats, grey cats, Prussian blue, you know. There's Maine Coons, there's Persian cats, there's Bengals. There's so many kinds and types of cats. You can't just be like, it's a cat. I don't know. Especially when you know the person in front of you loves cats. If I tell you, oh, I saw a dog, I don't send a photo, and you're just like, what kind of dog is it? I want to see the dog. And you're like, and I'm like, I don't know, it's just a dog. You'd be pissed too. Something's happening on my screen. Like, respect the hustle. No, dogs are not. Yeah, turtle shells are great. They're so cute. They're so soft. No, dogs are not easier to tell apart. You know how I know that? Because I don't know shit about dogs. Because I don't care about dogs that much. Like, if I knew, I would. But I would still, like, try to be like, okay, its dog looks like this. Here's a picture. I wouldn't be like, I don't know, it's a dog. Fuck's sake. Give me a second, I need to send something to Helen. I think it's really important. Here she is. Up. They need to change it. Sorry. Waiting for that to load. I'll be here in a second. Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, anyways, we're here for art because I'm going to continue doing the thumbnails. So you might have seen I've done this week the thumbnails for Wilmot's Warehouse. Not Wilmot's Warehouse. Wilmot... The puzzle one. Wilmot Works It Out. I've done the one for that for the thumbnail. And I've done the Eyes of Ara one. So we're going to continue on the one I had started last time, which was here we go. Which was the Orwell one. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to continue on that today. Hopla. And then when you were done, if I manage to finish the Orwell one, we still have the bilateral one that I also sketched that I can do. That I'm very happy about. I find the bilateral one very funny. And so this is the one for Wilmot that I did yesterday. That's really simple but cute, you know. And the one for Eyes of Ara that I did post playing it on Saturday. Thank you, man. I really like the bilateral. Like, I'm such a fucking nerd. I'm like, I have to do a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I just have to do a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, you know? And so I was like, let's go. And of course, the disco one we did last time. Hee. And then when I'm done with the bilateral and Orwell one, I have like little thumbnail sketches. But that won't be today. But I have little thumbnail sketches for the Mist one, the Riven one, the Mist 4, Mist 5, Abduction. And that's all I think. Yeah. So don't worry, we have work for all of those. Yeah, we're going back to this. Hopla. Da, da, da. I'm going to try to do I'm going to try to do like a light obscure light dark thing with like dark here and lighter here and like light going like this. I'm going to try to do this for this one, but I'm going to also try to not just like do it too much for the simple reason that I don't want to spend 12 hours on an illustration for a thumbnail of a game that I did 2 VODs on. You know? If it's something like Disco, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's worth it to put like the long work on it. If it's something that's a lot shorter, I'm like, maybe like the Wilmot Warehouse, Wilmot Works It Out one. I'm like, yeah, I can do something a little bit simpler, a little bit chiller for it for sure. But I'm happy because then my YouTube VODs are going to look so nice, and I'll still have like the regular VOD thumbnail thing I've been doing for the art streams and everything. So. That's good. Very white light here. Yeah, here we go. Just use this. And I also have still like the thumbnail, the screenshot that I had last time for this part of it. Those have to be good. So I'm going to do mostly the color for that first, and then I'll do the color for the person. Oh, I can't do that white though, because if I do that white, then you don't see the Orwell thing. There we go. I'll make it like yellow, maybe then. Here we go. And I can just like underline to keep an eye on your thing. Here we are. It's mostly like blue here, blue here, blue here. Because the rest is going to be white, so I'm like, blue here, blue's there, and blue here. Okay. And the rest is white, pretty much. So I can just do that now. See, here we go. But yeah, all that to say, Zeke owes me cat pictures. I didn't finish that thought earlier, sorry. Is that dark? Yeah, okay. And I'm seeing Helene tomorrow, so I'm excited. Also, yes, yesterday with Antoine, we started to watch Punisher, and it's okay so far. It's not Daredevil level, I wouldn't say, but it's okay. Some characters aren't greatly written, but that's okay. We watched it mostly like while speaking a lot, so it was fine. It was fun. And I'm excited to watch more because we watched 5 episodes, so we're on episode 6 out of 13. Yeah. So it's going to be fun to continue watching. It's also just funky to see 2 actors that then played in The Bear already play together roles that are very different, but also similar relationship in a way. Hop là. Mouse too. Go. Kinda. A wooden desk would be nice. Yeah, let's go wooden desk. I'm not going to recreate my wonderful and beautiful Easterly desk mat, but it's there in my thoughts. It's here in my feelings on that desk. Because it would be my desk. By the way, blueprints of the day. Yeah, give me your blueprints of days. I'm always excited to see that. The game goes so deep. Getting room 46 just really is the beginning. Oh, it's kind of like when you fight Hades in Hades, even though I never got there. I'm not getting bored of it at all. I'm sure that's some bad reviews. I'm not sure what some bad reviews are talking about. I'm so happy for you. That's great. Like, because that's I feel like the bad reviews are mostly because of the RNG. Yes, the luck percentage that you get on your runs. Because I feel like if you do a bunch of runs that are really, really unlucky, it can get really frustrating. I think it's mostly that people were talking about and were complaining about, saying there should be fixes and patches to make that better. But I'm glad to hear that like it's not the case for you. I'm continuing to watch a streamer play it. He hasn't gotten to room 46 yet. He's gotten to the antechamber. And I'm not following 100% what he's doing, but I do watch on the side, and it's really, really fun to watch while I work. Honestly, I'm really enjoying watching that. And clearly, he's gotten like really enamored of the game, so it's probably going to do a lot more, and that makes me very happy because that means I get to watch a lot more. But I'm glad to hear that you're not at all like got the like 10 hours. I'm annoyed with this symptom that a lot of people have gotten. At even with the RNG, I don't think I've had a single run that gave me nothing at all. That's good. I'm guessing it's just people that were really unlucky as well. Because like most of the bad reviews I've seen are never like reviews that are like the game is bad. They're always reviews that are like it's frustrating when you do a bunch of hours of gameplay and you don't get anything because the RNG fucked you over. And I'm like, that would be me if I played. So I'm kind of like, I get it. But I'm glad it's not happening for you, honestly. I'm glad you're having so much fun. That's good. From what I've seen, it's very half and half. It's very like some people being like the RNG is ruining it, and some people being like, this is the best game of the year. So you know, it looks really fun. I've seen a bunch of the streamer I'm watching has gotten a bunch of the historic thing, like a bunch of the books about the history of the country and stuff, so starting to get the lore. I'm kind of half following, so I'm not like fully into it, but it's like really fun. It's the kind of game I think I would watch like a hours and hours long video explaining everything about it when they come out in like a few months, you know? And people make them in a few months. I'll be like, yes, I want to know. Give me all the info because I'm not going to play it myself. So yes. And covering the story bit by bit is also so much fun. Yeah, it's the kind of thing I really, really love with this kind of game. Like, that mist does honestly... does really good in a lot of their games. And that in the eyes of Ara right now, I'm having a lot of fun doing. I love doing that kind of thing. I know I would have a hard time maybe with Blueprints because of the roguelike aspect of it. And the repetition of it all. Like, I like having my little like chapter of something and closing it and getting to something else rather than like repeating. Especially when you have the math involved. I'm starting to see some really hard math in the billiard room, and I'm like, I would hate this. But yeah, making you feel like you really are uncovering interesting. Yeah, especially with the fact that it's all yes, it's all like a world we don't know about. It's different countries, different works, different reigns and stuff. It's really, really fun. I had that with a few books I've read where you kind of have that energy when you're reading them, and it's the best thing. Like learning the rules of a world, how it works, and everything by kind of like doing detective work. Best fucking feeling. That's why I love also like in escape games and stuff, because you kind of have that aspect in escape games as well, honestly. Yes, and the political undertones are really fun too. Yeah, all the censorship stuff in the books, when you start to get to those parts, that's really, really fun. Being like, okay, so this person is linked to this person, who's linked to that person, that has got censored because of X, Y, and Z. This means kind of this. The political intrigue between those countries. Yes, yes. Very, very fun. Like I said, I'm really excited for people to do like 10-hour videos of everything and explaining everything. Like, that's going to be so fucking fun. Like, genuinely. Like, that's the part that makes me kind of sad that I can't play it. Honestly. Because that part I fucking adore. I'm like, yes, I want that. Give me all of the lines of text. I'll just ask someone to do the math for me, but like, the rest I want. Someone get me that Hatsune Miku PC, let's go. And piercing things together is so rewarding. I found a photo that threw up. At first, when I was reading, because you know you pre-read a message before you read it, like by reflex, I read and I threw up, and I was like, what do you mean you threw up because of a photo? I found a photo that threw up some questions, and then in the next one I got some answers to it. Feels so good. Yeah, the streamers I'm watching play it. He got a map with all of the different like countries and stuff, and then just afterwards got the book, the run after, got the book written by Simon's brother about like the history of one of the countries, and you're like, oh, this links to that. It's like, yes. I think that's why I stopped as well earlier when I was watching it. He was in the midst of reading the book. I think that's what he was doing. But that's what I love also with Myst and stuff. It's, you really have that kind of thing of like piecing together what has happened, why is it in this state, what's happening, how is anything connected. I really like that. In the Eyes of Ara too as well. It's really, really fun to do that. And be like, okay, what the fuck has happened in this big ass house? You know? It makes you feel so smart in such a nice way. It's so satisfying. God, I'm so excited to do more Eyes of Ara tomorrow. It's going to be such a fucking fun day tomorrow because I have I'm going to go get lunch with Helene, and then we're going to go to the bookshop to check a few things. Depending if how she feels and stuff, if she's not too tired. Then we're going back to my place to watch Daredevil and play video games and just hang out. And then I get to play The Eyes of Ara for stream. Best fucking day. Yeah, it's okay, without you, because you're not here. And you haven't sent me the cat pictures. So, you're not invited. Your own fault. You had one job. It's a good week. Haven't paid your cat pick tax. Exactly. Nan gets it. Like, pet tax, pet pictures tax is a real thing. You will when you can. You haven't even tried. I told you, can you ask for more pictures? And you said, I won't. I'll send you pictures when I see them IRL. And I was like, how dare you? So it's not like when you can, it's when you want. It's very different. It's called it's called having a power trip. Also, if anyone's curious, No, I won't say God. I'm just kidding. Oh. Actually, I won't divulge that information. Yeah, I will. Maybe Nan will get the info. We'll see what Zeke says. It's not anything big. It's just I was like, oh, maybe that's a bit too personal. Okay, I got the. Oh, that's fine with fine in all caps. Okay, you can say that. Okay, I will then. A fun fact about Zeke is that when he gets drunk, but like drunk, and I've seen that IRL and in messages, he insists on speaking French. For some ungodly reason, he insists he must speak French. So you get the most broken French messages you've ever seen in your life. With or like IRL, the most broken French spoken. Like, last time that happened, I thought it was only because I was taking care of him. Because I was, I took upon myself the task of, I need to take care of the little drunk guy. That's fine. I'm happy doing that. I like to take care of people. I was like, okay, fun. I'll take care of the little drunk guy. I'll give him water. I'll hang out with him. Amazing. And he just spoke to me in French. And I thought that was only because I was the one taking care of him. And if someone else was hanging out, maybe it would have been a different language. Except last night, when little guy was drunk off like what, drank off himself, he sent us so many voice and video messages in French, fully just in French. Even you said you were really drunk, bestie. You were like, I'm really drunk right now. He kept sending us like full messages, insisting on speaking French, switching to English when he was having issues. No black hat, no hangover. But that's just you being weird. That's not you not being drunk. You in so many of the voice messages and video messages, you're like, we got so drunk. Why did we get so drunk? We should have gotten so drunk. So like, but yeah, if you're ever around Zeke when drunk, be ready to understand French. Because like, here we go. Speak French of Parish. And like, have a good enough French level that like you're going to wait. Okay. Have a good enough French level that you can understand extremely broken French as well. And also be ready to be sent pictures and be asked, the fuck is this? And have to answer. And when you haven't gotten to that part of the voice message yet and you responded preemptively, you're like, well, I think that's what you meant. Be ready to get another voice message being like, Evan. That's not what that's not what I meant, Evan. And I'm like, what? I haven't gotten that part yet. I just responded to the message. You were so disappointed in me. It was so funny. Hop là. Uh. Maybe. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm finishing something and I'm right here with you. I'm thinking about, yeah. Do I know? I don't know. I'll just say that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Sorry. Basically, to summarize everything that's been happening right now, basically, I'm watching on the side. I always like watch stuff on the side while I stream if I'm going to like work, because it helps me focus. Not always, but like especially if there's stuff. And like right now on the side, I was watching competition that's happening right now, which is like a gaming competition, which is a LAN. So everything's going well and stuff. And they have a partnership with Lo-Fi Girl to make win a PC that's cost 1,800 euros, and you just like needed to sign up and do like a little thing, you know, like a little review. And so I did that really quickly because, like, not gonna lie, I wouldn't say no to that. So like, I quickly did that on the side. Very sorry. Hopla, okay. Yeah, exactly. That'd be really nice. Thank you, Zeke. You need to give me some of your luck. You and Nan need to give me some of your luck, yours luck, so I can get this. I hope my 0 luck on the last lads banner is all sent into this. I have had the luck of winning like giveaways and stuff before, but it's like really rare. And the few times I have, I was really surprised. I was like, huh? What do you mean I won? What the fuck? It happened, from what I remember, it happened once with Tears of Themis, the Hoyoverse dating sim game. I got like a little package with a bunch of stuff that I showed on stream, I think. That were really cute, and I was very fucking happy. And when I won, I didn't even think I'd actually get the things. I thought they would be like forever lost in the post, and they actually got here someday, and I was really surprised. But I got like a little illustration card. I got a little cardboard keychain, so I just have it on like my wall. I got like a little card thing with an illustration that like switches depending on like the angle you put it on, and I got like a transparent card thing where you can put like a picture behind it. And the only other time I think I won a giveaway was a giveaway for ebooks, where like a bunch of indie fantasy queer fantasy offers, where like you can get those books in a bundle if you do this and this and this. And I participated, and I got it. Oh, that's not true. I won another giveaway in my life. I won a third one. But yeah, I got all the 3 ebooks. Some were really cool, some were shit. I haven't read all of them, but I do have them on my phone still, on my Kindle app. Some weren't on Kindle, some were on like other... some were on other like ebook stuff. The third giveaway I won, which was actually the first one I won in order, was for a notebook from an artist I really, really liked, which is called Ciarine. And I followed her a long time ago, like when I was younger. And wait, I can actually show you. Because I have the notebook here. Because I use it for scrapbooking, as you can tell. And like, this is a sketchbook. I'm just realizing I hope Twitch doesn't care. But yeah, this is the sketchbook. I cut the elastic, so you know. That's why I'm not going to show you what's inside, but I'm going to show you just the first page, because the first page was an original sketch from her as well, which is really, really pretty. And it said hello, because she took the time to actually like write a note and look at my Instagram and shit when I won. It said, "Hello Evan, thank you so much for supporting me and my work. Given your art studies, I hope," because I was art student at the time, "I hope this sketchbook comes in handy. Your Instagram and your openness in your personal artistic journey is incredibly inspiring. Please keep it up. Lots of love from the Netherlands." Like, that's so fucking sweet. And she's like a little sketch of her and her cat. I think the cat was called Bamboo. Yeah, it's really sweet. Like, I remember getting the notebook, being like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then seeing that she took the time to look at my Instagram to write a personalized note. And I was like... And inside, the only thing I can really show you is that I got... this is sketch from an illustrator I really like as well. That I have one of the comics behind me. And when I went to a signing, I asked for I asked for him to sign into this rather than sign in the comic book. So I have like the sign in here, which is Charlie Gemnor, which is a French illustrator that does comic work and does a bunch of stuff. And yeah, that's all, because then it's all scrapbook. And I have a friend that drew in there as well. Because at first I wanted to make this like I need to put the photos back in there. I wanted this to be you know, reference to like, sorry, not reference, a signature book, if that makes sense. And so yeah. Wait, I can actually show you a few pictures if you want. The pictures of me as a child that I put in there. Wait, this one is like the perfect picture of me as a child, actually. Here we go. This is the most me as a children picture you'll get, probably. Nothing has changed. I have the exact same face. I mean, my nose has changed quite a bit, but except for my nose, the rest is the exact same. I had a tooth gap in this. There's in fact a child. Yes, I also have me as a baby and stuff. I have my mom young, and I have me in like 2020 in Canada with purple hair as well. It's weird to see my arms be so bare of tattoos. That was in Canada at my friend's place. But yeah, up. Yeah, I'm not going to show the rest of that. That was just like a cute little thing. And then now I use it as a scrapbook. I love doing scrapbooks like this one. I only have another notebook that I used for that. But that one is done. That one is finished. From 2016 to 2023. And you have Tenchi at the back. And this one is 2023 onward. Ugh. Let me put that back in. Yeah, you have tension. I have tensions of different like stickers you gave me at the back. So there's also like the arrow sticker, the A sticker, and a Zeki sticker. But let's go back to work. That was a little intermission. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Pa, 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 pa. Here we go. I didn't tell you yet, but I also let them pick them. Of course. That doesn't surprise any fucking one. I don't think that's a novelty or something surprising for anyone involved. Honestly. Ugh. Hopla. Now it's time for like the biggest shadows. Yeah. Here we go, something like that. And with a light. I feel like funny enough. Oh, video tube stopped working. I feel like funny enough. Pictures of me as a like preteen is look less like me than pictures of me as like a small child. Like pictures of me with very long hair and like preteen face with makeup and like femme makeup and stuff. People usually have like a harder time guessing it's me, which is very funny to me. Up. Yes. Here we go. Okay. Also, something that's so fucking annoying is I was looking for places to go eat with Helene earlier, and so many places don't put their menu in like their Instagram or their official website. I've seen official websites where they only have the drinks menu and none of the food, and I'm like, besties, how do you want people to go here? We don't know what you serve. Hi, Helene. You don't know what you serve. How do you want... Like, I understand, like, some restaurants have, like, a very changing menu. That's fully understandable. But you have many ways to make sure that, like, people can... Like, you can change it, like, quickly on your website. Don't make, like, an official website that's annoying to change stuff on. If you have a really quickly changing menu, you can just do it on your Instagram. That's really fine. But, like, link it somewhere. Don't just say menu and then you have only drinks. And you're like, you are a food place. It's nice to say we have vegetarian and, like, savory and sweets option or, like, whatever. But you don't tell us what they are. As someone who has a lot of stuff I don't like foods-wise, I can't just go somewhere and be like, let's go here. And then look and I don't even know what they have. If we want to actually have lunch. Ugh. Like, to me, it's like just the most basic thing, which is wild. Like, because a lot of those places are very, like, Instagram, social media places as well. Like, it's not like the little, like, local, you know, place that don't really have any social media. Those are, like, very, like, Instagram, people go online and stuff. So that's what it shocked me, because, like, if it was, like, a very unknown place that's been, like, just there and people go because they know it's here, that'd be fine. But so many of them are, like, very, like, we are so online. You cannot find our menu anywhere. Except for the stuff that you can, like, order. Ugh. Something like that could work, right? Yeah. I just want to have a nice, like, lunch brunch with my bestie. A lot of places also have very, like, 2 options for savory stuff, and I'm like, that's understandable, you have a small kitchen, but then maybe don't make both options kind of like very similar dishes, so that people actually have choice. Here we have something with cheese, here we also have something with cheese. You don't like cheese? Fuck you. Like, no. Oh. Yes, this one. Ah! Here. Hopla. Hopla. But yeah. The only place I saw, I was like, okay, both like savory and sweet option seems fun and it looks good. The only issue I had is that the place was not really in the center. Like, it was a bit of walk probably. And I don't want Helene to have to walk a bunch because tired and stuff. Like, you have issues with your foot. I don't want to make you walk for like 20 minutes to go somewhere, you know? Because I saw a place that was doing like Korean Japanese food that looked really nice. I couldn't find a menu, but it looked really good. So we'll have to go next time you're in town. Like, from the pictures I've seen and stuff, it looked like they had stuff I could have gotten. So I was like, ooh. Hell yeah. Yay. Helen is wounded. I can't make her walk too long. If you'll come here, we want to eat. I'll take you to the Indian place. Yes. The issue is that you don't have space for 2 people to sleep at your place. Okay. Man. I asked Helen if she wanted me to ask my mom if I could get my mom's wheelchair so I could help Helen move around town. So yes, let's go Indian place fire. Indian place is so good. And the only issue is that a lot of time the only veggie options they have is I forgot the name of it, but it's spinach stew or like curry kind of thing that has cheese inside, and I don't like the cheese. But if they have like any like veggie anything else, veggie curries, I'm more than happy to have that. I love Indian as well. We'd have to see next time we're at your place. No, fuck you. You're like, oh, I'm so nice to you, I'm so nice to you. And then you do stuff like this where you're like, I'm not even going to check the veggie options, I'm just going to say, well, Evan can't come then. Like you just put Evan to the side like that. Hello. Thank you, Helen. Thank you. That's what I said. Like I said in the group chat earlier, I said Helen wouldn't like wouldn't be a traitor like Dickie has been, and that's even more proof. It should betray Evan a little too much for fun. No. We don't see each other often enough for it to be worth it. How dare you? It was so much for yesterday when Juno and I were. It's true. I held up the fort. I made sure the little guy was entertained. I made sure I spoke to him until he was back safe at the hotel, going to sleep. You know, Zeke, I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told you. You know, Zeke, when you went to your trip and you had to go at 8 a.m., I knew you'd be really... No, it's a nice thing. I knew you'd be really stressed, probably. Or like, not really stressed, but that you'd have a lot of pent-up energy, and not sleeping and stuff doesn't help with that. So I was worried you'd be anxious or like too stressed or whatever, so I made sure I stayed awake until you got to go have your train, or like where with your mom to go get your train, and then I went to sleep. And that's how you repay me. Ugh. Yeah, I was like, I don't want, because I was like, I don't want you to like be alone in the group chat until you get your train, when I know you'd have like a lot of pent-up energy and be maybe anxious or something, or like just... And that's like all the time. You refuse to ask for like pictures of 2 cats so that I can see cats. But fear not, ZK_channel. I will send you car pictures in 7 days. You also the cat. Yeah, but I want to see the cats now. I want to see the cats now and then see the cats again when you go there. If I wanted to gaslight a little bit, I could say you tried to gatekeep the cats from me because the first message when you sent about the cats was, Evan, don't read this. I know it was like in the optic of like, he'll be sad because you won't be able to pet the cats and stuff. But like, I could go that way. And I think that's very funny. Also, I'm very surprised that people are so like unanimously decided that the drinks option for Theme Tuesday was the option. I thought people would go for like sweets or pastries. But no, it's like overwhelmingly drinks right now. Drinks maxing. I'm like, I'm going to have to lie because if not, my drinks are going to be so boring. Because my favorite drinks aren't that interesting. I might like ask around and do like the Helen special or the Zeke special as well. I personally just really like the idea of seeing a fresh cold lemonade with a nice free glass. Yeah, you know me so well. I tried to glass sunrise, it's so good. Glass of water, my favorite. You said that? Actually, I don't know if you said that as a joke or not, Nan, but water is it's actually one of my favorite drinks. Flavored water is the best thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Flavored water, like, I drink it a lot. It's really good. It will look refreshing, because refreshing is like my favorite thing. You'll have, I can give you a little teaser, but overwhelmingly my favorite drinks are stuff like lemonades, iced teas. Usually I get a lot of because I really like iced teas. Maybe I'll do a hot chocolate somewhere with sprinkles and MSG Americans. Oh, no, not that kind of flavored water. Like, I kid you not, sometimes what I do is that I just buy lemons and I just like press half a lemon in a glass of water, and that makes me so happy. I'm like, this is amazing, I love it. This is peak. And I don't do it for like the whole like, oh my god, it's so good to drink like half a lemon water for the day. I do it because I like this the taste of lemon. Just boring like that. Yeah, exactly. Lemon water fucking like rocks. That's why lemonade is one of the best drinks ever. And like different kind of lemonades are so fucking cool. And I'm so annoyed when lemonades are so fucking sweet because no, I want it to be acid. I want to like scrunch my face up when I drink it. Give me more lemon. When I used to date my ex, sometimes I'd do like we'd do iced teas or like lemon water and stuff, and I would have to add sugar to his drink because it was too acid for him. And I was like, no, give me more acid, give me more lemon, let's go. Sour like Zika, exactly. Yeah, like, I don't drink coffee, I drink tea sometimes. So I'm not going to do like pretty like hot drinks or like iced lattes or stuff. I like my lemonade like I like my friends sour. Like Lemonade Mouth, the movie was like, oh, that's so sour. I would have fucking loved that drink. I would have been there every day. Oh, hi, Sunny. Same. Nice. Handshake, handshake. Talking about the poll for next week's Theme Tuesday because it's favorite drinks, and I was saying how I'm going to have to find something to not make it too boring because most, like, my favorite drinks are just like iced tea and lemonade. So I might do like specialty drinks from other people. And since I don't drink coffee and I don't drink alcohol, like, here is a bottle of water. Oh, I'm going to ask something as well. I don't know if it's in there, maybe. This one. Here we go, up. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to do that. Where is it? It's not here. You've been working all day, keeps me busy. Yeah, that's very valid. I didn't ask how your day was because I can't guess. But I've seen all of the different illustrations you shared on Insta of the different prizes illustrations you've done, and they're all so fucking gorgeous. They all look really, really nice. You've been doing an amazing job, honestly. I've been doing okay. Yeah, okay. I've been doing okay. Just doing like the thumbnails, more thumbnails for YouTube because I'm trying to. I said last week I'm trying to make all of my YouTube VODs pretty with like different thumbnails and stuff rather than like the normal one I just change up. So for like specific games and stuff, I want to do like specified ones, so I'm working on that. Still to finish 7 of those. Well, that's like with the amount that you started with, that's not that many. You did great, honestly. I hope the animals you like the pet shops and stuff that you enjoyed, that you kept some of your favorite for last to do. Because it's so tempting to do all of the faves first and then be like, I have all the ones I don't want to do now. Let's go. So I hope you still have some treats for even though after doing so many, I'm guessing like it's not really a treat anymore. But they really look really good so far from what I've seen. The one I've seen. Zaphine wasn't my choice, which they are now. Yeah, for sure. But you know, like when you got the list of them, I'm guessing you have like some preferences of which one you're like, oh, this is going to be like more fun to draw or something, maybe. Except if you get like the list of what they are like as you go. The one less Saffron? Ah, nice. Yeah. Treats for the end. Have to finish the Shrek LPS one. That's amazing, Shrek LPS. I love that for you. Did you end up going to your concert, by the way? If you did, I hope you had fun. Chaperone LPS, love that. That's so funny. Oh, that's good. That's good that you went. I hope it was nice. It was Stray Kids, right? Ba-da-dum. It was fun. I just thought the J-Hope concert was better. Not to make a competition, but I do miss BTS more. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Like seeing like one of the members of BTS alone, and then seeing another group that just you don't like as much, or like is like your second favorite. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. I hope you can have like I saw you were like wishing for the tour on Insta. I hope you can get that soon. I'm sure they're going to come to Mexico. That wouldn't make sense for them not to. It's one of those places where I feel like groups and stuff love to tour. I'm glad it was fun though, even if it wasn't as fun as J-Hope. Now at least you know. You can make a little tier list. I'm looking at the freebies literally right now. Yeah, so it looked really nice as well, the freebie you did. They look really nice. I hope you'll post them on Insta so I can see. Because I don't really care about BTS, but I'm always interested in seeing stuff. Because Healing in chat, when we were in high school, was really, really into BTS. So I know a little bit because of that. I was having my Danin Phil phase. She was having her BTS phase. It was great. It was high school. Yeah. It was like, we are both in like some of the worst fandoms on the internet. Let's go. Also, thank you, Hidden, for what I sent you. In DM. Thank you. I will post once I finish, I think. Nice. I'll share with Hidden. I'll be like, look, it's your guy. At the one that used to be her guy. Even though she doesn't care much anymore. It's like, hey, blast from the past. Oh, you're so sweet. And I didn't do that. I just did the poll and the like regular thing because I couldn't be bothered. You're the fucking sweetest. I'm drawing both the casual member, the actual members, and then little animal mascot thing. Ah, so cute. That's going to be adorable. Love that. Who used to be Hidden Vias? So that's when I have to not get the wrong one, because the link you sent me isn't the Parinage one. No, I haven't sent you. I just sent you the normal one because since I'm streaming at the same time, I kind of just doing stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. Hidden Bias used to be. Fuck. I need the list of the members. Wait. BTS members. When I see the members, I'll be Jimin Gang, Jimin Gang. It was Jimin. Yes, it was Jimin. Okay, yes, it was Jimin. Because the thing is, I used to always mix up in my brain Jimin and Jungkook. I see what they look like, but the names, I don't know why the names got mixed up in my brain sometimes. And so I was like, wait, I need to get this right. But yeah, it was Jimin. Yeah, Hyelin is a type of Jimin. Oh yeah, true, that's true, I forgot. But Jungkook was Bias Wrecker. Amazing origin story. I love that for Hyelin. Hyelin has many online names, and I love that this one is this. It's time for K-pop talk in chat. I love that. My old best forever is J-Hope, so it worked out. Yeah, true, nice. Yeah, because you got to see the tour. Oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. It's not at all the same level of stuff, but me and Hyelin are a little sad because we wanted to go. There's an author we really like, R.F. Kwong, that does really good books, and she's doing a French tour, and we're not able to go because the places are already all taken for the one that would have been in the right city, so we're not able to go to the book tour, sadly. Even though it was released like yesterday, I think, or today. And I saw on the website and I was like, oh well, too bad. But it's kind of like it worked out in a way because the way those book tours work, basically you need to have like the book from that publisher, like the version from that publisher, to go and get a signing, and we didn't, so we would have had both to like buy a new version of the book. So it kind of worked out, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to have like 20 versions of the same book when I already have, because the book in question that I would have need to buy again is a book I already have signed and like hardcover and like with sprayed edges, so it already cost me a pretty penny. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy the book again. I already have like a £50 version of it, but it's okay. We'll get other chances. I'm not that big on signings and stuff, so I'm not like too sad, but I was like, oh, it would have been fun to do. It would have been very fun to do. Because I checked on it earlier and I was like, oh, well. Too bad. Happens. Next time. Yeah, if like she does a tour for maybe the French version of Kata, of her new book in August, that would be fun. She probably won't, but like Calabasas. I'm really fucking excited for Calabasas. It's going to be so good. Not at all Quebec mentioned. Very much not Quebec mentioned at all. People, where do you got that from? Calabasas and Quebec are not the same words. Also, I modeled a thing to add for an extra Easter holders on my shop. Oh my god, Quebec! What's that? Oh yeah, in the art channel, right? I saw the notification, but I didn't see because I closed Discord when I stream because it's easier. But I saw, if it's the one you also shared on Insta, I saw it, and yeah, it looks really nice. We didn't mention, I don't know, it's just French part of Canada. Dude, you need to not. You not chat before? Ah, I'll go look then. Wait, I'll look on my phone. Give me a second. Discord. Canada boy. What is happening? I love Canada too, but like, what's happening? Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, the cake is so... The chocolate looks fucking amazing. The rendering you did for the chocolate looks so good. Oh, the cake is so cute. Wait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That looks really, really good. You subconsciously mentioned it. We will be Arab Kong in Canada. We could, honestly. I don't know if I'd go to Canada for Arab Quark. I think I'd go for another reason, but if she's there, why not? Montreal. Zeke, you're aware that I know someone that lives in Montreal and I could stay there if I wanted. I have been told I would love Montreal as well. Montreal L. Oh no. Sunny has Montreal trauma. We'll do a meeting with for her. She'll come to see us and we'll sign her. Okay. To be fair, Sunny, the thing with Montreal, I feel like, is that it's a home away from home for a lot of French people. Like Montreal is kind of like the French France part of Canada. Like it's a lot of French people. Means the French of Canada have beef. That's valid, yeah. So that's why like a lot of French people love Montreal because it's basically a little like France but better. If that makes sense. But the only place I've been to in Canada is Ottawa, and that was really nice. I really liked it. It was very fun. That's why we have beef. That would make sense. Valid, honestly. But yeah, I've been told I would like Montreal a lot because of the art scene and everything. I'm like, valid. But I haven't had the chance to visit yet. But I would like to visit at some point. Hopla. Hopla. Hop, hop. Okay. Checking how it looks overall. Hopla. Also, I finally started after like complaining about not having a book for forever, then getting the book and not reading it. I finally started reading the Iliad. It's really good so far. I'm very happy so far. People keep saying that Agamemnon is an asshole, and I agree with them. Odysseus is already great. Achilles has insulted like Agamemnon like 3 times in two lines. I love it here. It makes me happy. We got a Clytemnestra mansion. Keep giggling, kicking my feet. Yeah, I started book 2. For those that don't know, so the Odyssey is structured as a poem. It is a written tradition that was then oral tradition that was then written. So it's a poem. So it's structured in different books, and the books are not necessarily very long, but it's just a lot of fucking books. So you get like book 1, book 2, and stuff. And I am halfway through book 2, I think. Which is mostly Odysseus going around and being like, can we stop being dumbasses? And like Agamemnon being like, no. I want to fuck up this. I want to fuck this up very badly. And Zeus is kind of just looking at everything and being like, hee hee hee. I feel like that's a good summary of book 2 so far. And Athena and Hera are trying to like keep stuff under control. This is Loki such a pushover. I love him so far. Yeah, the issue I don't know I don't think Zeus does much during the Iliad and the Odyssey, to be fair, so it's like not too bad. So we won't have like too many stories of Zeus being an absolute horrible person. It's just going to be a bit fun. But yeah. The bad stories are bad, but they're not in those books. I'd be like curious though to get, I don't know, like, because we know mostly about the Iliad and the Odyssey as like as far as like long tales, but I don't know if there's like, there must be, right, books that compile a bunch of different like Greek myths. Because I never hear of that much. Like, I'd love to have that, you know. Yeah, exactly. So far, I think he appears. It's just hilarious. Yeah, he kind of just like is vibing there. He's like his wife's. The kind of thing that's funny with Zeus is how much time Hera just arrives and is like, "You are bullshitting me," and he's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Please don't do that," and he's like, "Okay," and then he does it anyway. Yeah, me too. I'm really excited. We're going to do that tomorrow a bunch, but like, obviously not too much because I haven't read as much as you have. Which book are you on right now? Because I'm going to try to read more. I wanted to read more earlier, a little bit before I did dinner, but I was too tired. I kept like kind of half dozing off, so I wasn't able to get much farther. But I'm going to try to read more afterwards. After stream, I'll see if I manage. I think I'm halfway through book 7 at the moment. I stopped this week only because I only read in the train. That's valid. Because I wanted to try to finish book 2 earlier, and then I was too tired. Yeah, you read early in the train. I meant, yeah. Nice. Because like that's what I mean when I say you read quick as well. Yeah, and each book is like a little bottled up. So if there's a plot point you don't like, you'll have to push through the entire book. Yeah. Did you have many instances of this so far? I'm guilty of sighing a few times. I mean, valid. It's, you know, it's the Iliad. Agamemnon is here. I'm going to sigh a lot because I fucking hate Agamemnon. The only thing is that I know what's coming. So, because I've read so many fucking retellings of the Iliad, so at this point I've read too many. So I know what's coming for Agamemnon and Briseis and everything. I know what kind of dumbassery he's going to do. I've had just 2 where I was like, oh my god, it's so long, can we move on? Yeah, so that's just kind of the sort of thing with that kind of like book and tale and thing. That most time when it's read, you don't read it for like pleasure, quote unquote. You read it to study it. So it doesn't really matter how long something is because you're just like retelling a text. And since it was like oral tradition, like if you make it longer, then it's better because then you can like tell a long tale and stuff. Where when you're reading a book, you're like, we get it. Can you move on, please? That's funny though. I'm excited to hear what made you sigh so much. I love when they're all talking and stuff. Like if Agamemnon shows up, I absolutely don't mind. It's drama, it's fun, I love it. But when there's battle, battle scenes are going to be hard. Yeah. I don't like battle scenes either, so I'm going to. I mean, I know you don't mind battle scenes. I don't like battle scenes. Rather, usually in books, I have a hard time with battle scenes because I never picture them how they are. And so there's always a point in the book where I'm like, oh yes, this is what's happening. And then 2 lines later, it's like, this is the opposite of what I thought was happening. Okay, let's go. Oof, so, can't imagine. Yeah, sadly the war is a lot of battle. There'll be less battle in the Odyssey, thankfully. But I was surprised, like, when I was reading the intro and also started the book, at where it starts. I thought it would start earlier. I thought it'd start with, like, the origin of why the war started and stuff, so I'm very surprised that's where it starts. I didn't know at all that's where it started. Exactly, this is worse, because it's all poetic and shit, and then there's one, I thought of you, I know you're gonna be like, this is physically possible. It's fine. I'm sure it's there's gods on people's shoulders being like, please do this, so I think, like, the physical impossibilities are bound to happen. I mean, we're talking about a guy who only dies if you specifically aim at his ankles. So... I love also how every 2 seconds are like, godlike this godlike person, this... Like, all the nicknames they give everyone, and half of them are godlike. It's very funny. Where I stopped just before I went to go eat was where like they were like, we don't know who all the generals are, let's list them, and there's just a list of all of the different generals and fleets and where they come from. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's cute. No, and as in the spear cannot be going through this muscle. And, oh, okay, and the teeth at the same time. What are you all about, Homer? I see, okay. I'm excited to visualize that in my brain. But yeah, I don't know who, like, while telling that story out loud was like... No, Homer. I wonder why Homer was like, okay, wait, I haven't told you who the characters are actually. We're like 30 pages in. I should probably do that, and then decided to list them. That's definitely a choice. Bruh, clip crashed and I lost all I did, and no. Oh no! I'm so sorry, fuck. That sucks. I'm so sorry, Sunny. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm just, ugh. That's the one thing I'm very lucky with Procreate, that it pretty much never crashes, and when it does, it autosaves, so... But whenever now I go on any other software, I'm like, fuck, I have to remember to save, because this doesn't autosave. I'm so sorry. Yeah, clip autosaves, but it decided not to today. Yeah. The autosave aren't, like, I found the autosaves on other, like, software are not as, like, trustworthy as they are on Procreate. Like, the autosave on Krita, I don't trust. I don't trust that autosave. I've seen a few times, I'm like, I worked, like, a few hours more than that on this. My absolute favorite thing so far is 2 characters stopping mid-battle and them telling you there's of someone's entire life story in grand detail, as if the IRL guy 3,000 years ago reciting the poem is adding all this little headcanons. I was like, Yeah, that's really funny. I love that kind of energy. I could see it in anime though. They're like, this is this guy. Now they kind of do that in Haikyuu, you know? Yeah, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry, Sunny. Once again. You're right, Haikyuu. Haikyuu is the Odyssey. You read it here first, folks. Oh, hello, Iko. How you doing? It's okay? Okay. I'm sorry still. I'm doing good. Working on thumbnails for YouTube to replace with the thumbnails I already have. We're talking about the Odyssey also. The Iliad and the Odyssey in chat quite a bit. Cause of course. Cause me and Hidin are reading it right now. Hopla. Yeah, thank you. Hopla. Just mostly nerd talk as always. Yeah. The good thing with stuff like the Odyssey and the Iliad and things like that is you already know what's happening. Like you already kind of know the end. You know what's going to happen in the middle part. You don't have all of the information, but like you know you won't be disappointing in the ending because you already know it. I mean, you can still be disappointed, but you know. There's no surprise there. Okay, I'm just going to do this one. This. Because that's too light on the yellow, so I'm going to just line it quickly. Honestly, though, I'll cheer if we get many in middle of combat backstories, because I love that. I love the Haikyuu energy of it. I shouldn't do that. I want to do that, but I should do Haikyuu headcanons and like I put all the Haikyuu characters who they would be in the Odyssey. Because to me that's more interesting than combat. I'm like, yes, I want this random guy's backstory. I won't remember who you are in like 2 minutes. Half the time when they talk about the character by saying son of or like child of, I'm like, I don't know who you are, but fully works. I should do like a little map of everyone and their like familial links. That would help me. We're talking about Haikyuu. Not really. Basically, I said, Hidden said that there's some fights in the Iliad where they just stop and they just talk about a guy's entire life in the middle of combat. And I said it's kind of like Haikyuu with the flashbacks. They do that a lot. They like in the middle of the match and then they're like, here, have a flashback on this random character. And now you're going to get attached to them. And you're going to be very sad when they lose. And I'm like, yes. Amazing. And I was like, I should do... And I was like, oh my god, Haikyuu is the Iliad. I should do headcanons. I have no idea who Odysseus would be. Well, Kageyama is Achilles, that's for sure. But then that means Oikawa is Agamemnon. Oh god. This means anything except for me and Helen right now. Tsuki could be Odysseus. Tsukishima could be Odysseus, I think. You should make a Haikyuu musical. I love to be able to tell you this. There already are multiple Haikyuu musicals. I believe there are multiple Haikyuu musicals. At least one exists. And they look fucking amazing. I like that. Bros as smart as Zeus and mad strong. Exactly. I really want to watch the Haikyuu musicals because they look so fun. I've seen clips. They look so fun. It's kind of like the Ace Attorney ones. I'm like, I want to watch that. Give me. Oh, thank you, Helen. I like Lightning Letters. They don't look perfect, but I don't care. I did the same with Wilmot Warehouse. Wilmot Works It Out. The letters weren't, for Wilmot Works It Out, the letters and the house weren't lined. But I had to, because if not, it looked too light on the background. Thank you. Do I only have the... Yeah, I only have the screen to do. Yeah, I'm fine with what that looks like. Okay. I don't need it to be like extremely accurate. I'm fine with it looking like this. Here we go. Go. I'm going to keep it mostly lined and stuff, I think, because I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with it being that way. That looks nice. Just going to make sure it's a bit more clean now. And then we'll do the bilateral one, which I didn't think I'd get to that quickly, because I thought I was going to render the entire web page very detailed, but I then decided I didn't want to do that just now. So, perfect. Ooh, because we have a lot. There exists a Haikyuu stage play musical. I love that one, and every time I watch it, I can't stop laughing. I'm also watching videos of the actors having fun together, play volleyball together. Yeah, the actors that plays Bokuto in the play/musical is like an official, then became an official Rice Lee cosplayer, like did official Rice Lee cosplay for Genshin, and he also became then a pro wrestler. Life is great. Life is kind and life is great. Yeah, it's really cool. The guy is Everyone be like, wait, what? Wait, okay, wait, I'll show y'all. Give me a second. Official Haikyuu play Bokuto actor. Him, yes, him. Let me get pictures out for y'all. So this guy, open image in new tab. Sakuraba Haruto. Okay, let me look up. Sakuraba Luto. Okay, give me a second. I'm putting up pictures for y'all. Open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. And then Riceley. Why do I have no pictures of him as Riceley? Oh, because I didn't write it correctly. Okay. I know you've been Riceley. Give me the picture as well as I all. Oh, you just cosplay? I thought it was like an official cosplay for it. Is that the same guy? It doesn't look like the same guy. Because I've seen so many people talk about him as Riceley, that's why I'm like... This one... Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to pull up pictures if I'm not sure. I don't know. Why can't I find it? Rather hard, Riceley. Well, I see. I've gotten a few pictures, but the few pictures. Oh, that might be him. Okay. The few pictures were like, oh yeah, that's definitely him. Okay. Where that is him. The few pictures were blurry. Okay. Let me put the pictures in order. I'm going to zoom in this one. Yes, give me a second. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, now they're in order. Okay. That was a great place to put y'all. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just going to this properties. This. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Going to do this and this so that I can kind of should be okay. This is him playing Bokuto, right? I'm going to try to make sure that my page is like so you get like the full pictures every time. That's him playing Bokuto. Everything's okay. So far, that's him as the thinnest you're going to see him. He's only going to get more buff from there. Right? Perfect. Bokuto, amazing. Then he made a Riceley cosplay that I believe is an official cosplay for Japan. Riceley. This is him as Riceley, right? I couldn't find a better picture. It is kind of blurry. He looks amazing. Now, everyone takes a deep breath. I'm going to show you all him wrestling, which is him more recently. Oh, that's very like back away. Here we go. Now he looks like this. And people have been breaking their minds. Especially for the eye makeup. And so this is his Insta. His Insta is rather hard. Yeah, you can see him here. And you can tell it's the same guy because he has a picture as well. Yeah, extremely rare coded. And people were like, a lot of people are saying he should have played Bokuto while having this body type, and I very much agree. But yeah, that's him. Same, Sunny, I very much approve of the makeup. But yeah, that's the guy. What a career. Am I right? Yeah, the arms, the arms. He definitely doesn't skip arm day or leg day. I like that he also like seems to be posting a lot of food stuff on his Instagram. That's really healthy, I think, to be like, hey, here's what I eat, and it's like normal food. Choked on my soul, let me help. I'm gonna hop up tonight, have fun, I'll still be awake. No worries, Helene. Do hop off, do hop off. Love you, thank you for hanging out. The second Helene leaves, Raphael sends me a notification on Love and Deep Space. Just saying. This is funny. The Silas' birthday event was fun. It wasn't like it was quite cute. The whole like little event thing. The outfit they gave him is so fucking ugly though. I took it still like from the shop, but I didn't pull for the birthday stuff because I was like, I don't like the card. The outfit looks terrible. I think that's the first time I don't pull on a Silas event. That's probably because I've been ignoring it. Yeah, maybe. They gave something that would have like been kind of Xavier coded, like something like an outfit that's so light and light colors and textures and stuff, and I'm like, that's not the guy. That's not how he dresses. What is this? What have you done to my boy? So like, I'm happy that it made me save some gems, but like, I'm sad that the birthday event wasn't cuter. Like, the one card from an event that I wasn't able to get that I really want though for Silas is the boxing one. That looked so cute. I'm so annoyed I didn't get it when the event was going on. And of course the Caleb one that we just got. The fact that I still got just 1 out of 2 cards, even though I spent almost 150 wishes on it. The guy hates me. Okay. Then I just do this. Then I just do that. And I'll just write the part on top. Yeah. That's good for the OL one, I think. And then I'll just like export them and stuff later. Okay. Balatro, let's go. I'm going to have to draw the cards though. It's time for the duel. Okay. Okay, now it's time to look up bilateral cards. Give me a second. Thank you, Eco. Okay, bilateral cards. Bilateral jokers, rather. Here we go. God, this one's going to take me a while for VODs I have like 2 VODs of, but that's fine. Because I never post. I should do like, no, I can't because I don't have them anymore, but if I still had them, I should have done like a thing of like all of the one time plays of Balatro I do on the Sundays. I should start doing that. Oh boy, you would be doing the drawing future, which I respect. Making all those cards to this. Yeah, I don't. That's days where I wonder about my mental health. I'll see, like, I think I might make less cards and just make them bigger, because also, like, the, like, half circle doesn't look, the quarter circle doesn't look that good. I'm also not going to make my favorite jokers, I'm going to just make the simplest one to draw. Let's all be very clear on this. Because my favorite jokers are usually kind of hard to draw, so I'm like, no, not doing this. Thank you, Sunny. I'm also not going to make them that detailed, I think. Hup, hup. Here we go. Okay, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Warp. Like that, so I can do one like this. One like this. Up. Oh. Oopsie. Here we go. Here we go. And one here. Okay. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, it's here. This is like that. Okay. And this one. Okay. Not too bad. And I can put like the back of the cards up. Card decks. Can I see the different types of decks, please? Here we go. Okay. Kind of like that. Here we go. Da, da, da. Up. Here we go. Check a deck. There we go. I might just copy and paste the cards in, honestly. I think like I might do that. Up. I think it wouldn't look too bad. Okay, up. And here, this. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Okay, stretch it a bit. Yeah, I'm good. I kind of want to go very nerdy and pull up an actual picture from Yu-Gi-Oh! To look at reference. Here. Yes. Here we go. Hop là. Yeah. That is fine enough. Okay. When you don't like really like inking with the normal brush, so you're like, wait, isn't the brush that I use for inking fine enough so I can use it for this, please? And it is. Let's go. Hopla. Here we go. Kind of like that. Here we go. Let's go. Like, let's go full Yu-Gi-Oh! Might as well, you know. And most specifically Yami Yugi, because Yami Yugi was the best boy in that anime. Okay. Yamigi was first anime crush. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. I'm gonna be very honest. Sonny, that does not surprise me in the slightest. There is a pattern. It's crazy. Well, sorry, I'm just saying, when you look at your OCs, we can tell the drip came from, like, you can tell the love of the emo drip came early. My first anime crush was probably, like, the first one was probably Sangohan or Trunks from Dragon Ball. Quickly followed up by quickly, I mean, not that quickly, but like a few years after, followed up by Hibari from Hitman Reborn. Maybe had some in between, but I don't remember them. Okay, what? That's more about myself than my characters. I want to believe I make them more polished than 2000. Yeah, no, you do, 100% you do. But you know what I mean, like, I feel like the aesthetics that we grew up with and loved as children and like young teens and stuff stays with us. Like, I feel like you can tell from my stuff as well that I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! As a child, because I put chains everywhere and stuff. You know, your first time in Kakashi. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Lots of people who are in Naruto and stuff. My crush in Naruto was Sasori. I'm thinking. I think I had this little crush on Sasuke, because of course. And maybe Haku as well. That's crazy. It's not crazy. I mean, we've spoken about it, Sonny, so it's cheating when because I know, because we've talked about it. Yours was Gara. Gara. We have talked about it, so I remember. Which I feel like the eyeliner follows you, so. Well, what I'm saying is that when you put all of your like kid/teen anime crush together on one like document, and then put it next to your characters, I feel like you can tell there's echoes of things, and that's natural. That's normal. Same with me. Not my fault. Men look nice with eyeliner. They do. I agree. That's the full artwork. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. I like that. I'm going to save that. Here we go. My second was Itachi. My crush is like older brothers. That's big of help. That's I'm getting so many. That's crazy. Just getting like more and more and more. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. Hitachi, I feel like Hitachi was a lot, like, it was kind of either, if you liked emo boys, it was either Itachi or Sasuke, I feel like, for a lot of people. I didn't like Sasuke that much, though, because he was kind of like an asshole, but I liked him a little bit. I was more team Sasuke than team Naruto. Yeah, right, I'm just refusing to admit, that's okay. As long as you see it, I'm happy. Itachi is great. Never liked Sasuke because he's an asshole. Yeah. He has good drip, you know? Like, when I was reading Naruto, especially the later arcs, when he's like, with his own task force and stuff, I was like, you really are an asshole, but you look good in that outfit. I never really had the... I understand now as an adult, I understand the Hitachi hype, but as a child, I never understood. I really liked Neji though, but then rip, so you know. Nagara, my emo icon. Yes, 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 yes. But as far as like the two like main emo guys, and then Gara came in and was a revolution for everyone. Loved Gara, always loved Gara. With that boy, he was a gorgeous one. Yeah, he was so cute. I loved him a lot. And then my favorite girly pop in Naruto has always been Hinata, so I was like, I was focused on that family. I had a thing with that family. I like Sakura more later on, like when she grows up and stuff. And then they fucking ruined Hinata. So I was very sad. My girl deserved better. Like, they set her up for such an interesting plot and then just didn't do it. And I was like, okay, fuck you. I don't remember names right now. I like the woman teacher with red... Oh, it's Tsunade, I think. Oh, no, not Tsunade. The one with red eyes and the girl with pain. The girl with pain, yes. She's also one of Helen's faves. I forgot her name. The teacher with red eyes? I don't remember teacher with red eyes, so... I remember Sasuke's, like, girlfriend with red eyes, but I don't remember a teacher with red eyes. But I remember the other one, and yes, she was really cool. I really liked Pain, and I was like, she is extremely cool because of all the paper powers. I love that. As someone that, like, draws, I was like, yes, paper! Ino's teacher? I don't know, I don't remember, man. Hold on. Yeah, no worries. Gotta be fair, I don't remember any of the other teachers except from, like, Sai, Kakashi, and the teachers that they had as, like, children. Love... Oh, yeah, of course you love Deidara. Yeah, Pain was really attractive, I agree. I was like, you suck, but also you're really pretty. The thing is, like, Deidara was with Sasori, and my baby was Sasori. I loved Sasori so much. So I was like, I have picked my guy. And then Deidara lived on and Sasori passed away, and I was so devastated. You like Sasori too? Yeah, good taste. I had, like, I loved dolls as a child. Like, I collected, like, dolls for a while and stuff when I was a young teen. So liking Sasori made sense, you know? Oh, I know what it was about Deidara, bestie. Deidara had eyeliner. And also the hair, I think, makes sense. Like, it's very pretty hair. Oh my god, Toby, or how he was called. Oh, yeah, him, yes. I love that guy. And when we recently, I was like, damn. Yeah. That can't be. Kurenai. Oh, let me look back. Kurenai. The name rings a bell, but I don't remember what she looks like. Kurenai Yuhi. Oh, her. Yes. I see. Oh, yeah, she's cool. Oh, yeah, she was Hinata's teacher as well. Yes. We don't see much of her, sadly. But yeah, she was really cool. That's so funny. Yeah. Wait, the one that controlled Shadow? My brother loved that guy. No. She's the teacher. I don't remember what her power was. But no, she's not the Shadow guy. She is the teacher for Hinata, Wolf Boy, and Choji, I think. When they are a trio, as like young children. I don't know what her power was though. But yeah, Shadow guy is Shikamaru. Shikamaru was great. Loved Shikamaru. He's such a fucking vibe. I also kind of like Kiba. I'm not going to say anything about that. But I feel like you kind of have to when you... Kiba is for people that love animal stuff, and I feel like that makes sense with the LPS. LPS, not at all. My little... No, yeah, LPS, Little Pet Shop. With Little Pet Shop and stuff. I wasn't, like, I always was more of a cat person than a dog person, so I was like, you're cool, I don't care that much. Yeah, I feel like that. Also, there's so many characters in Naruto, so it makes sense to crush on multiple members of the cast. Like, I had that also with Dragon Ball and with Reborn. There's so many fucking characters that you're like, half of the cast is my crush. Maybe not half, but you have like a few favorites. Shadow Control. Yeah, that's Shikamaru. Yeah, your brother liked that guy. Yeah. Hopla. I don't care. Also, Hitachi was like giving us realistic beauty standards by being the only character in all of anime having eye bags. TBH. It's like everyone's like, yeah, I feel seen. I'll do the little like this thing, but it has to be with the shadows, so I can't do it now. Maybe Kaiba's hair will help me with that. Hello Kaiba, how are you doing? How's life? Thank you for being a reference for this. I draw my characters all with eye bags. Yeah, same, like, hello. I feel like if they don't have eye bags, their life has been too easy. Like, you have to be tired with what life brings you through. It's like grew into my head and brain. I cannot not do it. Yeah, it gives so much character to a character as well to like have little eye bags. I think it looks nice. Hop là. Et hop là. It's exactly, it's a nice touch. I agree. Hop là. Go. Hop là. God, I don't want to do all the lines for the hair. But that's the fucking art style, so I have to. I mean, I have to. I'm not going to do it as much as it would be in the actual thing, but you know. I'm going to do it a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Little dark under chin. Here we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. Go. Here we go. What I hate when I draw is when I zoom out after drawing a line or coloring, and I see a random line or dot there that's supposed to be your plant. Yeah, it happens sometimes, honestly. But it might be, I don't know what you're drawing with, but it might be a sensitivity issue. I say it holds some merit because I was so excited to do makeup on my boyfriend when he said he wanted to try some. Men in makeup. But yeah, Iko, it might be. I don't know what you're drawing on. If you're drawing with something like an iPad or a tablet that's tactile, it might be your fingers doing little random dots while you're drawing. And usually there's ways to deactivate the like tactile touch, so that you don't draw with you can't draw with your fingers on something. Like I'm on Procreate right now, so with my fingers I can zoom and stuff. You're on an iPad? Okay. When I have my brush, I draw. I'm going to do the same thing with my finger. Nothing. You have it in settings somewhere. In prefs probably. I don't remember where it is, but you can look it up. And you have a thing in that's like you cannot draw with anything else than the Apple Pen. So like you can still use your fingers for zooming, dezooming and stuff like that. But if you don't use the pen, it won't draw. Because it might be that might be the issue. You can look it up. Because that might be the issue. I know I had that issue before when I was just starting with my iPad and stuff. And I don't have it anymore because I have that now, thanks to that. It's not really anyone's fault. It's just like I didn't have a glove for the longest time. I got a glove literally like a year ago or something. Thank you, that's really helpful. No worries. Yeah, you can look up how to deactivate whatever. I don't remember the exact name. But yeah, look into the settings and stuff over Procreate. You'll find it, I'm sure. It might be in the like general settings and not in the Procreate settings, but I don't remember. Okay, I've done the base color and liner of 6 out of 7 of the little mascot. I shall take a break. Agreed. You have earned your break. That's a lot. You've done great. GG. Do they do necklines or do you just like vibe? You all have too much shit on your... Yeah, okay. Here we go. I'm looking at references for like how they do stuff. Give me a second. Found it, no more pain, yippee. Yay! GG. Yes, that should solve your issue. Honestly. Hopefully. At least when I had a similar issue, that was the problem. No. Here we go. Yeah, I saw the notifications. I'll look at it later once I'm done streaming. I'm excited to see also art. Thank you for always sharing it into the Discord. I'm also excited to see what you sent. Of course. I love the of course, like anyone who doesn't should be banished. But yeah, yeah, I will. Sunny even went to a G-Hope concert not that long ago. Coolest kid on the block for sure. Then I shall be banished as well. Oh no, because I don't listen to BTS. Kind of like that, yes. I mean, it is a punishable offense, but I forgive you. Thank you, Sunny, for your forgiveness. You are very kind. Thank you for your kindness and understanding. Okay. Got to waste 2 arms. Oh, I hate that. Okay, it's okay. Like, what do you mean you're drawing your tricep like this? No, don't do that. I mean, it's not incorrect. I'm just not how I do it. Okay. It's not incorrect, I just don't like it. Hopla. How's that looking so far? Wait. Oh, it's silly. It looks so silly. Not bad, but yeah. It's a choice. I made choices along the way. That's fine. The fingers are more like thinner and more pointy. Hopla. Here we go. Okay, this just needs to be a lot longer. This. Hopla. And just I need to make this less long. Here we go. Here we go. And I'll just need to do the card thing. Hopla. This here. Here we go. Up here. And just a little. And I'm going to get to the bathroom real quickly. Here we are. Okay. Oh, I need to make you bigger again. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is that. Oh, this is the image I needed. Let's go. Why is it a fucking video? Okay, I'll take that one then. That's not a video, thank you. There we go. Thank you, Rico. Maybe a bit big. I like that. Up. Here we go. Okay. God, I really want one day to get one of those, to be fair. Just for the fun of like having loved Yu-Gi-Oh as a child and having always been more of a Yu-Gi-Oh kid than a Pokemon kid. Even though I never, I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh now anymore at all. But just like as a little like fun thing, I think that'd be kind of like having, you know, a portal gun. That's the kind of thing where you're like, if I one day have the money and the opportunity, I'll get one. Like, will it just be like on the shelf somewhere? Yes. But I'll be very happy to look at it on that shelf. Because it looks, it's such a cool object. They look really cool. Thank you. I also want a portal gun, just so we're all clear. I also want a portal gun. As like anyone who has played Portal will tell you, I want a portal gun to put somewhere because it's so fucking cool. Thank you, man. For the head shake. There's too many like cool objects I want. In the more like niche objects that kind of are in that energy though, I also really want, I've said that multiple times, but I will say it again. I also really want the glove that Tsuna has, the main character has in Reborn, when he gets like kind of high grades and stuff. He has like those really cool ornate gloves. I don't know if anyone makes that. I would be very surprised if you could just buy them like that and not like have to custom like ask them for someone, but one day. Because like the normal like rings I know you can get quite easily. But the gloves, except from like cosplayers, I've never seen. Here we go. Oh. No. No. Okay. Well. Here we go. Okay, like that. Okay. I'm gonna stop it here for today. Don't know. I'll see if I have time to finish that off stream or if I'll continue it next stream. But yeah, did the line art and like the sketch for this, and finished the color and render for this one. I'll take care of putting this one on the VODs in a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow we have Eyes of Ara. Very excited to get back into it because it was very fun last time. And co-working on Sunday. But yeah, I'll be posting this one since it's finished. I'll post it on the Discord for people to see if they want to. Yes, very excited for Eyes of Ara. I've been waiting until last week to play it again because I really liked the game. I've been like obsessing over it. I've been like really wanting to play, and I was like, I can't. I have to wait. Thank you, Sunny. But yeah, I'll be going now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.